How is everyone doing? Welcome, 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 welcome to the Team Effort Lifestyle Call. It's a beautiful Friday morning here in the nation's capital. I'm telling you, the sky is beautiful. The breeze, well, it's a little chilly, but it is a beautiful day. So you're waking up to a new beginning. New mercies begin. Make your claim. Put it out in the atmosphere. What do you want to come back to you today? Put it out there, family. Thank you all for waking up and joining us this morning to the Team Effort Lifestyle Call. As I say, where you will hear things that will move you from fact to faith to action. The line is now open. Let's hear your name. Who's on the call with us? And where are you calling in from?
Thelma Williams, Walterboro, South Carolina. Good morning, team.
Good morning, Thelma Williams, lady. You open up for us every morning. How are you today?
I am well today. Thank you. Great day.
Good to have you here. Always good to hear you, lady. Keep it coming, family. Who is with us this morning?
Robert Smith, Washington, D.C.
Robert, did you find what you was looking for, Robert?
Yes, I did. I left it somewhere else.
Well, welcome, sir. Good to hear you here this morning.
All right.
Frida Jackson, Fairmont Heights, Maryland.
Hey, that's the machine. How are you?
I'm doing just great. How are you doing today?
We caught you on video again, wearing out that dance floor.
Paul Jackson, Oxford, Pennsylvania.
All right.
Good morning,
Brother Paul Jackson. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Magnificent night last night. TTP was off the hook.
It was really good. You did an awesome job presented, and we had a lot of guests in ours, didn't we, Paul?
Yes, we did. Yeah, it was a good night.
It was a very good night. People joined. The bell rang a few times. I'm like, boy, we'd love to hear that bell ring.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
good morning, Pastor Denise.
Well, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing great. Who is that calling in?
Wow, you forgot my voice already, huh?
Oh, Lord have mercy. That's how you know it's ready to snow. You always got that. You always got that family member. He done been gone for a month or two. Now that's why the weather getting cold. Is that our rowdy brother from Brooklyn, New York? Not Brooklyn, from Long Island, New York.
Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness! Hello, Mr. Thomas. How are you, sir?
I am great. I am blessed by the best. Thank you for asking. And yourself?
I'm doing great, sir. It's good to hear you this morning.
Thank you. Same here. Roy Gibson, Oakland, California.
Hi, Roy from Oakland. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing great. Doing great. Making it happen in 10.
There you go. Pick a spot and go into the top.
I love it. Pick a spot because we're going to the top.
Good morning, Roberto Medina, San Jose, California.
Oh, well, good morning. How are you, sir?
Great. Beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day, and it's good to hear you this morning. I'm getting ready to get out. You want to switch this morning?
Good morning, all the way down from Northern California.
Okay, that's what I was saying, Bird. How are you, Samantha?
Oh, I'm so good. I be checking out y'all PCPs, dancing, and I think I saw the Gold Train line one time.
Since we have a lot of distractions, so...
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
Distraction in the phone, but we can hear you a little bit, Samantha, but it's always good to hear you down there with that singing voice that you have. I'm just hoping that when we get to Las Vegas, Nevada, that you will grace us on the stage with that voice. I might have to get up there and sing a couple of notes with you. How's that? Well, family, we are really anticipating a great big celebration for our 1-year anniversary that is coming in 2015. Can you imagine? It's going to be 1 year, family, since we launched. Just a few months away. 1 year since we launched our business. And look at all that has happened in less than a year. Look at all the lives that have been changed. Look at all the bills that have been paid off. Look at all the health, people, diabetes level in control, people coming through fibromyalgia, people dealing with kidney problems no longer have that, children that were dealing with asthma, myself that was dealing with asthma, no longer dealing with that, people losing weight and getting to the desired weight that they want to be, finding an excuse to go shopping for new clothes. Men as well as women are glowing around the globe and finding this energy that they had lost years ago, now having the energy to do the things that they want to do, building a business, bringing people into your business and meeting people around the world, building relationships, loving on one another, praying for one another. I tell you, this is the lifestyle that you want to be a part of. And we have done this in less than a year, and we're only just beginning. We're just beginning, like Mel Gill says, we haven't seen anything yet. And Mel and Amy Gill are, we're taking massive action here locally, but they've taken massive action globally. So around the world, 10 is growing. I'm looking at all the updates from Dubai that is being posted on Facebook. I mean, they have 1 stars there now, and they're working towards the same goal that we are and becoming executive founding members. And so the same goal, the same compensation plan, everything is the same, not just here in the U.S., but in Dubai and Japan and Canada we're going into, and South Africa and Australia, and just around the world, people's lives are being changed. And we're celebrating this in a few months, in just 1 year of that. And as you know, our company's name is 10, and we have 5 awesome sprays right now. We have 6 products for 5 awesome sprays. And we're looking to have another 5 sprays added to that. So, my goodness, look at what we've done with just the 5 that we have. That's on God's earth that we're going to do. And what is that going to mean to your business and to your livelihood when you add 5 more phenomenal products to what you're already marketing? That is just going to be off the chart. It's just going to be unheard of. You are in the right place. And like Rory said, pick a spot. We're going to the top. You guys get a position, stay in a position, stay above PPS, ride this wave of growth, because we are going there full speed ahead. I'm going to stop right here and bring on my business partner, 1-star DCQ qualified Pastor Dale Wafer. Are you there, sir? Unmute, Pastor Dale. Are you there?
Okay, he's here.
Hey, lady, what's happening?
How's it going? Do I need to whoop you?
No, my phone dropped as soon as you called my name.
Oh, well, you got excited there, huh?
I was like, man, here we go, and shoot, beep, it dropped. Well, I tell you, Paul said it, amazing time last night, had an amazing meeting, great people, had a lot of guests at the TTP, and, that bell was ringing, meaning new people coming in, new blood coming in, and just like you said earlier, we just got to pick a spot, because, the cream rises to the top, and so that's what we're doing. We're allowing people to see an opportunity to change their lives and change their futures. And they're seeing it. They're realizing it. And they're saying, hey, listen, 10 is my vehicle. There's a lot of vehicles out there that you can drive, if you want to go out of town, you want to go to, you want to drive to Texas, you can drive all kinds of vehicles. You can drive a truck. You can drive a Mercedes. You can drive a BMW. You can drive a Toyota. It doesn't matter. The vehicle will still take you there. But the thing about it is you got to pick the vehicle. You got to get in it, and you got to stay in it. You got to drive it. And that's what we've done here. There's a lot of network marketing companies out there. There's great companies out there. And they're all vehicles for you to get to your future. We have chosen 10. 10 is the vehicle that we believe is the best vehicle, the opportunity of a lifetime, to be able to get to the future and change lives and change dreams, and so that's what's happening right now. People are seeing these opportunities in these opportunity meetings, and they are fantastically enjoying this trip and enjoying this ride. So I think we just have to just, like you said, keep pushing ahead, keep sharing the stories, keep telling our stories, and let people see their dreams come true.
You know, Pastor Dale, as we begin to share these stories, I was noticing last night as the testimonies are being shared, you know, when you sit and you look at the guests and the look on their face, they're just so amazed at what they're hearing. You know, first of all, having vitamin sprays. I mean, that right there alone just gets your attention. Vitamin sprays, vitamin in spray form. That is just, you know, so right. And but to watch the faces of those that are hearing these wonderful testimonies, and it's relating to something that either they're going through or something that a loved one is going through, that's when you know you really have something. That's when you know that they have heard something that they have got to be a part of. This is not like, it's not a bunch of hype, and it's not a make-believe thing. It's anything that we're trying to, you know, make up or just trying to get you on board to make money from you. No, this is really about something that's going to literally change your life and change the people around you. And I just love to see the expressions on the people's faces. They sit there almost in awe, you know, as to what they're hearing in regards to the sprays and in regards to the compensation plan. And it's just a great thing to be a part of changing people's lives.
Well, you know, there's a lady there last night who was a guest, and she was sitting there, and she was paying close attention. But you do this enough, you can tell when some people have certain questions or they're just not really interested in the business side of things. And so we're going to the presentation, and you know, I connected with her a couple of times eye to eye, and you know, I could just see that's where she was. And so afterwards, I made a point to go and talk to her, and so sharing with her, and I'm saying, hey, well, how did you like what you heard? It was okay, you know. She said, it was okay. You know, it's pretty interesting, you know. I said, well, I said, did you learn anything? I mean, was there anything that you learned that you didn't learn before? And she said, well, you know what, that you know, the difference between the sprays and the pills, she said, I had never heard that before. And, well, no, that's pretty amazing. I said, well, do you take supplements now? She said, yeah, I do take supplements. I said, so, you know, you see the difference now in being able to take a supplement that's a spray and not have the binders and fillers. And I got to talking to her, you know, her eyes just became a little bit more clear and became a little bit more expanded. And, you know, now you can see that she's engaged. But, you know, one thing that you can always get from the TTPs, you can guarantee people are going to get information that they hadn't heard before. You know, whether it's about the business, whether it's about opportunity, but more than anything, they're going to get information about these natural vitamins that they've never heard before. They're going to hear about a delivery system that they've never heard before, and this going to open their eyes. So we can always guarantee anybody who comes to these meetings, you're going to be enlightened. You're going to hear something that you didn't hear before. You're going to be the better for coming.
Well, I can't think of a better person that can really give us really good insight on why these vitamin sprays work the way they do, and the importance of nutrition and where we are in today's society as far as health and wellness go. I'm so excited to have this lady on the call this morning because she hasn't been on here in a little while. She's been so busy out there building the business and marketing the sprays and having her TTPs and helping everybody around the world. So I'm glad that we were able to catch up with her to have her on the call with us again. I've missed not hearing her, and I'm so excited to hear what she's going to share today. So let us welcome to the call our lovely Miss Melissa Honeybee. Melissa, are you there?
I'm here. Good morning, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale.
Good morning, dear. How are you?
I'm good. You know, we were TTPing it again last night like you guys. Of course, we don't break down the house just as much as you, but we're getting there. We're working on it.
It's getting there. It's growing, girl. You keep it going. Like Pastor Dale and I said, when we first started, it was no one in the house. We talked about it last night. No one in the house, and finally 2 people showed up. And now from those 2 people, look where we are now. But Melissa, you've been so consistent in having that TTP. And I think you're having more than one a week, aren't you?
Well, we do one a week, but then I have a business meeting with my group. So I make sure that we're very much in communication and find out where they may have issues or what we can do to, build a little bit better. So we have a business one, and then we have open one for their guests.
Okay. Well, go ahead, lady. What you going to share with us today? I'm excited to hear what you have to share.
Well, you called me last night. I was like, oh, Pastor Denise. So,
I didn't give you much time. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Well, you were talking about stress and maybe what's going on. And to be honest, that's for a great topic, because with the holidays approaching, just less than a week from now, a lot of people do start, having holiday stress and depression. And gosh, we've got, again, the best products out there that you may not even know that you could use to relax you, to help you get in these holiday moods. The greatest thing about it is that when you think about holidays, you're thinking about, guests coming and, getting things cleaned up, baking, shopping, all kinds of things. Even maybe family members dropping in, and it does get very stressful. And, being in the medical field for over 27 years and trying to help people pharmaceutically, I've been given the opportunity now, just been in, 10 less than a year, to open my eyes to the natural way. And, I didn't realize, to be honest, we were masking the symptoms and not helping people to the core issue. And, my passion has totally changed. You saw me on DC. I was trying not to bring those tears, but they were coming because it was very emotional, being in the medical field and myself prescribing and taking pharmaceuticals for so long and being able to take these products and completely change my life to where I'm not dependent on a pharmaceutical. And it just blew my mind, and the passion just starts coming out. And, everybody you see, you want to get these sprays because they're so amazing. I mean, they're just amazing. Every single body's different, and they may not react like, they did for me. Everybody's DNA is completely made up differently. That's why we have 5 different sprays, and that's why they're creating 5 more sprays, because one person may lack, serotonin in their brain, but the other may, have a lot of that, but maybe have low vitamin D in their system. You don't know, but when you put these sprays together, they work wonderful. And I'm excited about new products coming because I know that with the combination of all these different ingredients, we are definitely at the right place in the right time. And, holidays, Pastor Denise, I know you and Pastor Dell, every Thursday, you bring people, I'm not sure if you're still doing it at your house, how you started, but you bring groups of people that you don't know, and you invite them in, and you try to let them know what's going on, reach out to them. You're being realistic. You're teaching them the importance of the deficiencies that each of us have due to the environment. And, it's crazy just to think how we live. I never thought about, of course, not that long ago, they just created the labels on the back of the food. We just trusted so much that, our government, how things are brought to us, were going to be good for us. I've vaccinated several people, and to come to find out the vaccinations may not be the best, way for you. The same thing with our foods, the monosatos, the GMOs. There's so many things that are so bad for you, and you've got to get in your body and replace and prevent the bad from creating a catastrophe inside. And that's why I became so passionate with Tim, because we're able to, with just the 5 sprays that we have, see so many differences and changes in people's lives. I mean, it's phenomenal. I can talk about Sherry Reed's mom going from full-blown, Alzheimer's to now having a mild case of dementia, and she's living her life. They're in the business now. This is a woman that's now functioning, working this business because of the sprays. I can talk about Sherry Reed, my downline, that not that she was a hermit, but she stayed inside, didn't get out there. And, she and I met through the internet, and I formed a relationship with her, and she started coming out of her shell. She's been on vacation. She's lost weight. She is now a great leader with this company. And she didn't start until April, and, losing 60 plus pounds. And she and her husband, they're like honeymooners again, and they're going on their 30th anniversary. I mean, the sprays have completely changed and enhanced mindsets of things maybe that you fantasized or thought about that you could do, but it's allowing you to reach your goals and get out there and enjoy life. And I'm so appreciative to be able to be a part of this family. And, I love that you invited me to this call. But, you guys are such a great foundation, you and Pastor Dale, of being consistent and sharing with people. And I love doing the same thing. Mine's just on a different level. I'm not, on the morning shows every day. I was consistent for a while on the night calls, but I needed to start working and building on my team, because it's so important to make sure that we can, reach out and tell the people, like Kevin Vaughn would say, tell the people. So we're getting out there. With the holidays, again, approaching and so much stress, we've got great sprays for that. But everyone that is on this call needs to realize, come January, there's a different mindset. Everybody focuses on, I got to lose weight, I got to get healthy. And do you guys, I don't know if everyone realizes, you have the best products with the best delivery system that you can really help so many people and get them on track. Every single person focuses on their health in January. It may dwindle down after the second or third month, but you can capture them coming up. So I think it's a great opportunity for everyone that is in the business to focus on their goals, what's coming up, and be a step ahead. Like Pastor Dell said, there's so many things out there, and that might catch your eye, and they try to entice you to jump aboard their company for this and that. But when you get the best products with the best ingredients, you got to ride this ship no matter what. It's going to take you places. I've chose to make this a priority in my life, and I'm going to start changing lives a different way instead of pharmaceutically. I'm going to use the sprays, and you're doing it. I'm doing it. Pat Lowe's doing it. And you have any questions, and maybe I can help answer some questions that might. That
when I wanted to, Melissa, I love that you said that. So many now are beginning to choose, the sprays of nutrition to, to better themselves over pharmaceutical drugs, because as you shared before that, when you take prescription drugs, it depletes you of your nutrition and of your vitamins. But what we talked about stress, and usually, like you said, around this time of the year, for some people, it gets kind of stressful because there's a new year coming in. People have been disappointed in the way that they lived, and they want to go into a new year, better, but they're going to, blow up all their money. So by January, there's another high rate of suicide because people have just gone into debt trying to buy Christmas presents. But the Super 10, I was reading about the Super 10 and the ingredients in it, and then I was reading this article how it talked about stress is actually the foundation from which disease or sickness is breeded. And it kind of blew me. It's like, it's like you hear things, but you don't. And I'm thinking that, so when people get sick, it really starts first with some type of stress. And that stress will literally create a sickness or a disease in your body because of the cortisol that is released in your body, the amount of cortisol actually that's released in your body. But just touch on how the Super 10, and like we said, we can't make any claims that our sprays can heal or cure, any sickness or disease, but just relate that stress to how the Super 10 can really help with people that are going through stress.
Well, Super 10 has they do have dynamic ingredients, 10 ingredients. Every single one of them plays a significant role. The great thing about our Super 10, it has 5 5-HTP. And what that is, and believe it or not, that is an ingredient that they use in SSRs, which are, believe it or not, it's called selective serotonin retake of inhibitors. What it is it's your antidepressant. I don't know if you knew that or not. And it's a naturally occurring substance that they get it from a plant in Africa. And they use this to help the neurotransmitters to create serotonin. That helps with the mood. Helps with your memory, your mood. It helps enhance the lows, the highs. Your serotonin is what it is, and it functions. Anxiety, and if you're manifesting some type of depressed mood, it could help get you out of that. It restores and it improves things. It's a natural product that we have in our Super 10, and it's amazing because we're not regulated where we have to take a supplement to have all these extra, I want to say, side effects that can harm you. But we've got something that is going to work. If you even look up 5-HTP, it restores serotonin. I'm just going to tell you, general mood, depression, anxiety, insomnia, helps with weight loss, helps with PMS, chronic headaches, migraines, fibromyalgia. I mean, that's just a touch of it. That's just one ingredient that we've got going on in the Super 10. And of course, right now with the holidays, people spend all this kind of money that they may not have and charge it. And then after the holidays are coming, you are getting in this depressed mode. You're going, oh my gosh, what did I do? The hype's over. And depression is very deceiving because it can create you, like you said, the suicide rate is up. Unfortunately, these are supposed to be great times with your family. And so forth, you need to be able to make sure that you can keep things in line. Not only the Super 10, Pastor Denise, but of course our B Boost, that works also, and it functions your brain. You want to make sure that you're feeding your body what it needs, what it's deprived of. And of course, we know our bees help with that. And it's very important that everyone realizes, we need to replenish what our body is being depleted of in our everyday life. I can sit here and talk to you probably for like 5 hours of what we eat every single day, the preservatives. You may think that you're eating great, Pastor Denise, and you had a salad and you put tomato on there, and then you didn't realize your tomato had 38 pesticides, which depletes a half a day of your vitamin intake.
Wow.
So that's where it's kind of like a vicious roller coaster where, you've got your ups and downs. Maybe one day you didn't eat something that had all these pesticides. I'm going to scare you right now. Remember the old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away? Well, it's not true anymore. There's 48 pesticides on an apple, unless it's organic, and they said, that's huge. That's a whole day of vitamins that you've taken in. So most of us are in the negative. That's why, and this is so important, that's why 10 has been so passionate in my life, because we're replacing nutrients inside the Jeep, going into our bloodstream, and we're getting 98% compared to, we used to always swallow those shakes or think that we're eating right, or those pills, but anything you digest, you're getting 10%. So $9 of the 10 that you're spending, you're flushing down the toilet. With 10, you're not doing that. You're getting your money's worth and then some. You're getting those negative numbers of thinking that you may be eating great, and you're replenishing them. You're putting those nutrients in. It's going to help with the depression. It's going to help with those mood swings. It's going to help get you through the holidays. It's going to help you get through your daily life. It's not a temporary fix, because we don't live in a different world where we don't have all these things coming at us of our foods, intake is not going to be great because we've got preservatives and pesticides. This is not a temporary fix. This is something that we have to do long term. If people are just now listening, This is the company to get into because there is no other delivery system with any other nutritional product out there with the highest ingredients to get into your system to help correct our daily living. I mean, it's the facts.
Wow. My goodness. I mean, that's amazing. Just to take that one ingredient and Super 10, just that one ingredient with all those different areas in your life. And I'm so glad you mentioned about all the pesticides that's in our fruits and vegetables, that where we think we're getting, like you said, apple a day, it kind of brings us back to your way now.
Exactly.
Of what it's working with. And I didn't know that about tomatoes. I guess I should have, but putting a tomato on your salad could just ruin what your whole purpose is for eating that salad.
Yeah. Well, you got to think now. How many pesticides are on the lettuce, and how many pesticides? Yeah, it's a vicious cycle. So you do need this. Like, the Super 10 is an antioxidant. It's going to go in there and get rid of the bad. That's another aspect of the Super 10. The cell energy, another antioxidant. They work as let's get the bad out, let's keep the good in. That's how it works. And that's why we're seeing the changes. We're getting the nutrition to the core of the deficiencies. That's the main root of all this. We know that we have core issues. We're treating core issues. We're not masking. And that's just how that's how we're doing it. And the more that we let people know of our environment, how we live, what our deficiencies. If you've got this disease, check your vitamin levels. You may be deficient, and we can help you get you the best nutrition in your system and get those things corrected. Let's work at the core issue.
Wow, I love it. Well, Melissa, let's bring on Pastor Del Waif. I know he has some things he wants to ask you, and I know he's happy to hear you on the call this morning. Pastor Del?
Wow. There we go. No more salad. You mess around and get educated, and you think, Lord, you look at food differently. Thank God for the sprays, so now that you're eating, now you're putting something positive in your body to contradict the stuff that's on the food that you eat. And that's why it's so good to have people like Melissa on who can talk about the ingredients in our product, natural product, natural supplements, that can help to fight off, the diseases and all of those things that would love to be knocking at your door. Using it from a preventive maintenance standpoint. There's some people who, don't have any health challenges, and they say, well, I don't need supplements. Yeah, yes, you do, because you definitely want to have a preventive maintenance going on in your life. You don't want to wait till you get sick and then start using the product. You want to prevent the sickness by using the product, by giving yourself a fighting chance. You have to give yourself a fighting chance by putting good things in your body, and that's what we have in 10 is the good things in our bodies that can help us with our bodies. So always great having Miss Melissa Honeybee on. We missed her, and I'm glad to have her back. Me and Pastor Denise were talking yesterday. We said, let's get Melissa. We haven't heard from her in a while. So glad that you were available, Melissa, to be on. Always a pleasure, always a treasure to have you, and thank you so much for today.
Thank you.
Well, like you said, Pastor, I guess I canceled out my salad for lunch today. I got to find something else to eat. I don't know. But it's good to know these things, though. It's really good because sometimes, you try to avoid eating one thing, like meats and things like that, and you say, I'm just going to get a salad that's healthier for you. But, like Melissa said, it's sprayed. You got to see what it's been sprayed with, know what you put in your body. But thank God we do have these vitamin sprays, whether it's Super 10, will detoxify your body, and like the Cell Energy will detoxify your body, help with your liver, and get those toxins out of your body so that your immune system is not working overtime by itself to get the support that it needs to keep you strong, energetic, and healthy. Melissa, you mentioned the Super 10 and the B Boost today, and I was thinking, the Super 10 is in green, the B Boost is red. Those are Christmas colors, right?
They are. You yeah, throw a little orange in there because we need our vitamin D, especially at the winter
Yeah, okay, we put a little on.
Yeah.
We put a little sunshine on it. We put a little sunshine on it. Those are our Christmas colors. So, family, package up these sprays and present them to people. And that's another benefit behind them. Get them to your TTPs. Melissa's on the TTP every week, and I'm sure it's posted on the event. It's on the event site, right, Melissa, on the corporate event page?
Yeah.
So
we have it up there.
What part of North Carolina? What part of North Carolina are you in?
I'm in a town called High Point, but it's right on the edge of Greensboro. So we cover the whole triad area is what it's called. So Greensboro, North Carolina. Now, are you renting out a place for your TTP, or you have no, I have this fabulous mom and pop place, and believe it or not, it's a pizzeria place, but they have a back room, and they've been in business for a long time, and my family has gone to this restaurant, and so they just let us have the back room. There's a TV we can hook up. Work, yeah. So they've been very, very gracious to let us do this, and we do it every Thursday. Of course, we won't do it this Thursday because of Thanksgiving, but we'll be back there the following. But we're doing really well, and we even have bystanders that are out there that'll come and kind of get nosy to see what's going on. So we just invite them on in.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so, well, so look at it. There's a place that they have the facility at no charge, so you don't have to chip in and help with the rental of it. If you're in North Carolina, have friends there. Melissa's a wonderful presenter, and Sherry is there with her, the North Carolina team. So get your guests there so they can learn more about what's happening and grow your business and share what's happening and get that super thing up to the people so they don't have to have a depressed holiday season. Melissa, Honeybee, thank you for being with us today. I want you to come back next week because there was something that you posted on Facebook, video.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so I want you to come back next week to share that, please. I want you to break that down and
that's all about. Yeah, it's really deep. It's going to get deep.
Yeah. Yeah, well, let's get deep. So thank you. Let's go on to Atlanta, Georgia. 1-star, Kevin Vaughn. Are you there, sir?
Somebody give me an application, Pastor. Somebody give me an application. I'm signing up again today. Woohoo! How you guys doing? Melissa, Honeybee, I love it. I tell you, Pastor, some people's names, you just got to say it real loud. Melissa, Honeybee. I love it. Well, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, how you guys doing? Melissa, how's everybody doing today?
Doing great, Kevin. Doing great. I'm excited as always.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, thank you so much. I want to share a couple things with you real quickly. Hey, my wife and I, pastors and Melissa, went out to a walking trail today, and we were walking around the half-mile track, and there was 3 ladies with a wonderful baby. We stopped, of course, to talk about the baby. But before that, guess what they were talking about? They were talking about B12 and D3, and my wonderful ears just happened to hear about it. And guess what we did? We, of course, had my business cards ready, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? We got 3 new, actually 4 new, because we met another person, too, around the track. I just want to encourage you guys to go out to these walking tracks because these are people that want to improve their health. And guess what? They all said, oh, I never heard about the vitamin sprays. Can you tell me more about that? And absolutely. So we got 4 new people just this morning within an hour, ladies and gentlemen, who never heard of the sprays. Just want to encourage everybody, Pastor Melissa, to get out there and talk to everybody. Just do your normal routine of life, your life, and just keep your ears and eyes open. And people are going to say, wow, I didn't even know about those. But they're already taking pills. They're taking pills. They're taking other supplements. But they didn't know anything about the sprays. They didn't know about the absorption rate. Didn't talk a lot. Just got information and said, see you later. We'll talk to you real soon, okay? But ladies and gentlemen, that was an awesome morning we had today as well. So walking tracks are a real good place to talk to people as well. Hey, the other area which you are brilliant on, Pastor, you talk about sending out our sprays with a nice bow and ribbon around it. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? All my presents are going to be tax deductible this year because I'm going to be sending out presents which will be sprays instead of regular presents. Everybody going to get some sprays this year. And guess what? They're all tax deductible, ladies and gentlemen. I like that, Pastor. I love it. As you know, you can actually write up all your presents this year, ladies and gentlemen, if you use the sprays as a promotion for your wonderful business. And guess what? People are going to say, wow, this is the best thing and the most unique thing I've ever got in my history of their life. So that's a great idea, Pastor. Get those sprays ready, get those bows and boxes ready to send out, and let people open those up in the morning, on Christmas morning, and say, wow, I never got anything like this before. I love it. Woo! Anyway, hey, y'all ready for some quotes for today, Pastor? Oh, you ready? Oh, great. Well, hey, it's been a great week. And again, thank you, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, because of your precious time and all that you do. Thank you so much from the Atlanta team and, of course, everybody on the call. I appreciate you as well. Hey, our first quote today, I'm going to give you 4 quick quotes. I hope this takes you to another level today and throughout the weekend as well. Guess what, Pastors and Melissa? Every day is a new beginning. Stay away from what might have been and look at what can be. Whoa, y'all got that one? Y'all don't worry about yesterday. Look at what's coming up, what's going to happen, the opportunity that Mel and Amy Gill, Mr. Gill are giving us, guys, what can be, because the best is yet to come. Hey, another quote that I hope you enjoy is today. This is today, right? Tomorrow's gone. Yesterday's not here yet. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow's not here yet. Today is where we're at. Today, I choose to live with gratitude for the love that fills my heart, the peace that rests within my spirit, and the voice of hope that says all things are possible. Wow, I love that one too. Hey, our next quote of the day for you. Hope you enjoy this one too as well. It says, do things with passion. Ooh, I know Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale love this one. Do things with passion or not at all. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Wow, I know Melissa Honeybee, she's in it with all her heart because she knows these sprays work, and we're all getting results. Hey, the last quote of the day, guys, I hope you love this one because this is the one that's going to put you in the now. The time to begin working towards your dream is today, right now, this minute, this second. Back to you, Pastor Denise.
Ooh, that's right. Start working on it right now. Every second counts. I love that, Kevin. Well, Pastor Dale, you have any closing remarks before we release the family into the weekend?
Well, get out there and get it done, guys. This is the weekend. And do you want to get into these TTPs? The holidays coming up. There's going to be a lot of people needing Slim by 10 after Thursday. So make sure you get stocked up, get ready to go. You guys have a great, great weekend, and we're going to see you back here on Monday.
Back on Monday. Also, check the calendar events. There's a Super Saturday event that's coming up in Drainesville, Virginia. So if you're in the Drainesville, Virginia area, Nina Lewis is sponsoring the Super Saturday. Check the calendar event for, I think it's, oh, gosh. Well, check. I don't know what day it's on. I know it's in. Melissa, you there? Melissa, what day is it?
Tomorrow. It's tomorrow at Negril Academy. Yeah, in Danville, Virginia, from 11 to 3, and you need to get out there because I think they're going to have a really big crowd. So it's really going to be really exciting. This is Nina Lewis's first Super Saturday, so she's going to have Cheryl Church is going to be the special guest speaker out there, so it's going to be exciting.
Now that's going to be pretty awesome. Cheryl Church is going to be the speaker. You don't want to get out there because Cheryl has a lot of wisdom when it comes to network marketing and building a business. So, and that's going to be held where, Melissa?
In Danville, Virginia. It's going to be at the Negril Academy, and that's at 134 Parker Road in Danville, Virginia. So I think all you have to do is Google Negril Academy, and they'll be able to find it. But it's from 11 to 3. So you want to get out there.
So 11 to 3 tomorrow, family. Get out there and make it happen. You still have time to win that promotion that's on the table until the 30th of November, and that is to become an executive founding member with 10, as well as collect a $1,000 bonus check for your hard work. And just get 2 new business partners, diamond business partners. Place one on your left and place one on your right, and help them both become executives. And you win a $1,000 bonus check, and also the privilege of being an executive founding member for the biggest market shift in the last 20 years, Team Effort Network. That's power. That is just power. So take advantage of it. What's on the table. Get to the TTPs. Look at the calendar event. Find out what's happening in your area. And if nothing's happening in your area, then it's up to you to make it happen. Do like Melissa's doing. Get up there and find a place that'll let you use their space. Sometimes space is free, but sometimes it costs. So if you're not attending a TTT where the host is paying, always remember, if you're a rep, help out with that, okay? Don't just go in and take, but go in and help out. Let's support one another to make this thing work as we're growing, tend to be one of the biggest companies that the U.S. has ever embraced. Well, thank you all for being here with us today. It's been a beautiful week. Melissa, Honeybee, thank you once again. It's been a joy to have you on the call, to hear you again, and look forward to hearing from you again next week. Go out there, family. Make it happen. We love you. Be back on Monday morning to hear more great things about Team Effort Network with our coach, Keisha Vaughn, to get us started for the week. You are loved, and you are greatly appreciated. God bless you all, and have a blessed weekend on purpose. Mwah.